itself as a country has gone into a free trade agreement, and the whole nation is actually going into a digitization kind of concept. So what happened is that they're encouraging cashless payment. So with that kind of encouragement to people to pay cashless, more and more people open up bank account. So the customer base of banks will increase tremendously. Second, a lot of banks here, they experience tightening of credit growth from the State Bank of Vietnam. So with tightening of credit growth, they need to find new source of revenue. And what is better than a risk-free kind of fee income from bank assurance business? So a lot of banks are keeping focus on the bank assurance business as well. So, and then thirdly, as a whole, consumer prefer a one-stop solution, going to the bank that can allow them to fulfill most of their financial services and needs. We believe each channel itself has got its own unique proposition. It offers its own value proposition to various segments of the customer, and various channels actually cater to various segments of the customer as well. Manulife is a multi-channel approach company. So to us, we embrace and believe that we need to give customer choice, and we respect customer decision. This is how we manage channel conflict. We let the customer have a choice, and we respect the decision. Banker partnership, I think the key is that we must first understand the value and the culture of our partner. After understanding them, we need to get both parties, insurer as well as bank itself, to be more committed in this piece of business. Once the senior management and the culture is committed in driving this piece of business, we then look into integrating all the different aspects of the operation, product offering, system, as well as people support to both organizations. And with this style of integration, it actually bodes well towards a very sustainable kind of a partnership. From the top, they may have a lot of belief, they may be committed, but also it boils down to the execution capability. So what we realize is that a lot of people may have the desire, may be committed, but when it comes to execution and all these things, they do not have the ability to execute well. So one of the fundamentals in actually fostering a good partnership is that we must be able to have the execution capability, and also with a collaboration mindset, wanting to work closely with our partner in a win-win situation. Execution capability, you need to find the right people with the right talent and the right knowledge in those necessary areas. So for example, we need to integrate our product with the bank itself. We need a person who understands not just insurance product, but also understand the various customer segment of the banking as well. So a key is actually we need to find the talent. We need the people with the know-how to do it. So execution all boils down to finding the right people to do it. What I'm seeing now is that the fee that insurer actually pay to access into the bank system itself locks in for a period of 15 years. So when 15 years is up, like what you say, what will happen then? It depends a lot on how both parties see the relationship and how they view that can they continue for a long-term sustainable kind of a relationship again. Subsequently, moving ahead, the valuation can be done again, and the valuation will be done based on whether are they able to derive value from that upfront fee again for the next 15 years. I would believe that a lot of time when the partnership has been locked in fairly good and close for the 15 years, chances of renewing for the next 15 years or beyond that is high. And of course, how much to pay, it really depends on the valuation back then and how much value both parties can derive from it. A lot depends on the business potential. For example, if I were to look at Vietnam itself, the customer base of the bank keep increasing, and they've been increasing exponentially. When it comes to renewal time, all these will be taken into consideration, like, oh, this is a base that has gone up by 2 times, 3 times, then what is the kind of value that we can get this new customer base again and all this. So a market like Vietnam, where there are only 25% has got a banking account currently, and it's growing quite exponentially, I do foresee that many years down the road, when it comes to renewal, with a bigger customer base, the value that we can work together with a partner probably would have gone up. So the valuation would be very different from what we see many years back when we paid. I think whatever business that we goes into, there's always that risk. Whether it's a partnership, whatever business that we goes into. the key thing is that be aware of the risk and proactively mitigate the risk so that the chances of it happening is not high. And then boils down to what I just mentioned, the mindset in terms of the senior management committed to working together in a win-win situation and the execution capability. That's my view about partnership distribution.